Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. We're going to finish this year off and flip through the second half of my December daily. Here it is in all of its glory. It is super fat. I knew that when I made it. I should have increased the spine on this, but I made it on a live and I just simply used a piece of scrapbook paper to bind it. And I love it, but like it's fat. So here's the month. We've already done the first half and another flip through. If you'd like to see that, it's on my playlist. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you could hit the like button and the subscribe button, that would be amazing. So this is my December daily. We've already done the first half, so I will flip right here to the 15th. So I think this is where we ended on the 15th. Let me make sure I have you with this amazing happy mail from Nicole. All right, so here we are on the 16th. The 16th was a Wednesday. And if you haven't seen my first half, I was doing 2 sets of prompts this month. So I was doing, I don't even have them. I was doing 2 sets. I did a doodle challenge from Holly over at Journal with Dolly. And I did Pocket Journal Pam's prompt list, which I don't have in here. It's here somewhere. Pam made a prompt like printout of the dates and like what it was. So what I actually ended up doing was I doodled Holly's on like little scraps of paper that I just ripped up. And then Pam's prompts, I tried to incorporate into my page somehow because a lot of them were double, like let's say they both had presents on their list. It would be like on a different day, but I didn't want to doodle those twice. And I'm not a great doodler, as you can tell. So they're very simple. And I just copied them off other pictures, like off the internet or Google or whatever. So Pam's prompts are more like incorporated into the page like this, as opposed to the doodle, which is normally Holly's. So I'll just try and point that out. But this date every day is from Pam and her printout. And then this actually is from Pam also. This is a mug from Lynn at Love Lynn's Life. She had an extra printout on her Patreon this month, and I loved it. And then I have some double ups on dates as well. I had bought this little kit of tags. I don't even know what brand they are, but anyway, I wanted to use them. So the ones that definitely said Christmas, I used this month, and the ones that didn't, and I can use in another month, I put away to use later. Okay, that's the catch up if you haven't been here. Okay, this is, okay, so like I said, Wednesday, Zoom Life, I cut these out. This started from, well, I mean, started cutting paper, you know, who knows, but I got the idea from Melissa, and then Elizabeth was saying, like, she just wrote out her letters and cut them out. And so I just tried that as well. So that's just my handwriting and I just cut around it. So just kind of a new way. I did use, you know, some markers to draw some lines and I did some decorating. So I'm just documenting, like, we are definitely on Zoom Life still. And it's just, you know, it's daily, obviously, and it's all day kind of on camera for hours and hours and hours. And so this is history. I mean, it's just where we are. And so as much as I want to document other things, I want to document the normal, like, you know, I know it's Christmas and hopefully stuff like that, but this is like my daily work now. So anyway, I just am kind of trying to document that. These are window clings. You can see this one in the middle here is not sticking really well, but these are all window clings and some tape. I did do part of this on camera with you guys. A little note about working out. And a motivational quote. If I print these out, like, that's me talking to me. It's not me talking to you. So, you know, this is my journal. Please don't be offended by anything I see, you know. Okay, and a lot of these I tried to do some process videos. So a lot of these you guys have kind of seen. Okay, so here is the 17th. It's a Thursday. Here's another note just about Zooming. And I try and put something on there that has to do with work. This is like a beautiful printout from a Happy Mail I got. I just love it. And I wanted to include it in here. So super sweet. That came from Pam and I got a Happy Mail today, or opened it today. And so I just tucked that in there. This is the raffle tickets from like my daughter's club soccer. You know, we have to do fundraising. We just end up buying them all ourselves, right? And so every year it's to win a to win a BMW, because that's who their team sponsor is. And so if if I win the car, this is the winning ticket is what I'm saying. We had to buy like a bunch of them, and so what did I say here? Finally built our money into the budget. Yay. Oh, so normally we have to sell these tickets and it's like on top of our dues and whatever. And this year they sent home the tickets. You have to sell a minimum of whatever, 10 or whatever. And I like, it's always such a pain to write that check, it's just like an extra. Ugh. And when I got them this year and the directions and everything, it had already been built in. The minimum ticket sales had already been built into our dues, and then our dues are divided, by the year and then by the month, obviously. And so I was like, yay, we've already paid for them, basically. I mean, it just makes it that much easier. So I thought that was brilliant. Here's the doodle for the day. This is sweet little Happy Meal from Karen down in Australia. Look at that. So dang cute. Okay, over here I just made a pocket. So I didn't do all the prompts. The tree topper is the doodle prompt today. This is Pam's prompt. I think it's Mrs. Claus, and I didn't do anything for Mrs. Claus. So here's from the Happy Mail. Here's the sweet card. So sweet. And I just put a little note on the back, like, after a long day, it was so sweet to get a Happy Mail from Pam. And she wrote a very sweet letter inside. So I just want to keep that. Let's see. Oh, Thursday. So I started my 12-day cleanse. I just decided I was not going to eat crap through the holidays, and the only way for me to do that is to have accountability. And so I started a 12-day cleanse. And then it's a little quote. It says, trust the process, eat clean, be mindful, make choices to move forward, be patient, allow healing, work hard, know your worth, not giving up on. So little note to myself there. And then, I was so tired. And this is the crazy part. So this little picture, she's like just done, right? She's just in bed. And that came in the Happy Meal today. And I did put on the back of this, it was a long day at work on Zoom. Like, these days are hard for me. Holidays are hard. So anyway, I was so tired after work. I took a bath and then a long nap. My body is hungry and tired. And these days are so short and I'm just so tired. So I also know, like, my iron's super low, and I'm, low on vitamin D and just all the stuff that goes along with these short days in the winter. And even though I take my supplements and I'm doing all the stuff and I'm exercising, I was spent. And when the sun goes down at 4:30, I was done. Like, I get off Zoom at like 4. And so, anyway, I took a long nap. I took a bath and then a nap. And then I don't even know if I ate dinner. I don't even know, but that was pretty much my day. So okay, the next day was the 18th. It was Friday. The prompt was presents, apparently. And then Pam's is reindeer. So I just incorporated that. And look at this cool Christmas card, you guys. So I tipped that in. Isn't that fun? This is one of Lynn's really fun mugs. So I love that. I love this vellum. I did not want to cover up this vellum. I put it in there. I love it. I love the vellum in the notebooks. So I tipped this in and I used this a little bit more as a page. So I'm enjoying sometimes those like silly things off of Facebook where you not fill out the thing, like it just says, here's your quote for the day, or here's your whatever. And it just, like, sometimes I know there's only 10 to choose from, and like half of us have the same one. I understand that. I know this isn't really about me, but of course it speaks to me. We find things that we like or feel like fit, right? So I just enjoyed that. So sometimes I just write them down, and sometimes they're inspirational, and it kind of keeps me on track, right? So I put some more reindeers in here. What's today? Friday. So I did put first day of winter break. So I'm wondering if this is my daughter's first day. This must be my daughter's first day of winter break, because my son already had his, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And then it was Carrie's birthday. So happy birthday, Carrie. Made a little ode to Carrie there. And then this is, this paper was round, right? And so when I folded it up, it kind of created this little pocket, and I folded the edge in to have the tuck spot. So, and I made some tags. So, oh, this is about my boy. He got straight A's his first semester at college. Oh yeah, so this is about my daughter. And then my daughter finished her last exam today, and she thinks she did well, and school is out. So yay for that. That's super exciting. And then this tag, Oh my gosh, yeah. My husband had his first day at work today without bosses. They've like made major, major shifts, and he's like now running the show where he is. It's crazy. So I just made a note about that. It's crazy. And then my son hit the slopes again today. He came home, he was so tired, but they still had date night. They went to dinner and then went to look at the Christmas lights. There's like a place here, I guess about 40 minutes away, that has a huge drive-through. Like the entire neighborhood's lit up, and you pay like $10 a car or something. I don't even know. We've never gone, but so they drove out there and did that. So super fun. And then this was just a tuck card, and it just says today's the best. I put day 2 of the cleanse. Oh, I said I slept in this morning. So I'm trying to rest. My doctor wants me not working out every day. So Friday is now my new rest day. So I slept in this morning. I had PT at 8 o'clock. Started with cider and probiotic, followed the meal plan, went to the market, cleaned the kitchen, baked lasagna. Yeah. Yep. So kind of fun. Enjoying those. Okay, the next day is the weekend, and today was Lynn and Nicole's birthday. So happy birthday to those friends. And just put some stickers in here. The doodle was probably bells. I don't know. Again, I just find something I feel like I can copy. This is not my original artwork. I don't know what this is over here, but this came off of something, obviously. We'll just stick it in there because it wants to be on this page, I guess. Okay, this day we, our ruck was outside, obviously. I don't know why I said that. This month's challenge is to wear what they call, well, whatever, these shorts and a Santa hat. So it's cold. And so I just put, we led today's ruck again, a small group, but we had a good time. It's cold. Oh, so this is the 3rd week we've done this. I put it's cold and I wore leggings under my shorts. But I was grateful for no rain. Okay, so this is the 3rd week of shorts and Santa hats, and I was over it. Like I already earned my patch. I'm like, it was freezing, and so I wore leggings under it. But there's my husband and I. And then this is like just a, I don't know, a plastic thing that stickers came in, and I just tucked a journaling card in here. Okay. So made a little flip that way. And then this is, so what is, oh, holly, mistletoe, or yeah, under the mistletoe is her prompt for Pam. And Pam posted on her Patreon, like her journal pages that she drew, like as a printable. And I cut that sucker out and put it in mine. So this is like literally a picture of her journal page, because I don't even know. So I thought it was so cute. And I put, just because you aren't making progress as fast as you like, doesn't mean that you aren't making progress. Keep going. So that's my motivational quote for the day. And my daughter got up early this morning and delivered her Secret Santa gift, and her little group of friends did like a Zoom Secret Santa. And so one of the moms put all the names in a hat and then texted all the girls who they had, and then they went and bought their gifts, and then they all delivered it. Well, you can imagine, right? Because no one wanted to deliver it early. So they had to be on Zoom at like noon or something. And so of course at 10 o'clock, they're all like delivering, right? And so my girl got up and went to whoever her Secret Santa was. And then like 30 minutes later, there's a car in front of our house delivering. It was just hilarious because I'm like, girls, like they all saw each other like pulling away anyway. And then they all opened them together. I thought it was very sweet though. So I just love how these kids are adapting. I just, it says a lot about their spirit, I think. And I'm happy that we get to support it and watch it and be a part of it, you know? So anyway, this is from Pam. This is like how I feel. I don't know. I think this was one of her older drawings, I think. Anyway, I just put hashtag COVID sucks. Anyway, I put, what a mess. The boy drove to Seattle today. Oh God. See, this is okay. Yeah. So my son, okay, his friend, his mom tested positive for COVID. So the friend hasn't seen the mom in like since whatever amount of days. And then my son hasn't seen this boy in X amount of days. And the boy and my friend are no, the friend and my boy are all COVID-free symptoms, right? So anyway, but his group of friends wanted to get together on whatever night coming up. And they said, no one's getting together. They were supposed to do it, in fact, tonight, on this Saturday. They were supposed to get together for their Secret Santa. And one of the families said, you're not getting together. No one can gather, whatever, until you all get tested. And I was like, oh my God, like, whatever. So he and his friends drove to Seattle to get tested, a rapid test. It was just a nightmare. Anyway, so that's why I put hashtag COVID sucks, because it's just lame. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. All right. The next day is Sunday. My boys won. This is a printout from Pam. I don't know why. Oh, because, okay, so I started my bread making today. So I normally always make bread for everybody. When my kids were younger, we used to make it for the teachers, and like everyone got this homemade loaf of bread. Anyway, so I started that today. I only made about 10 loaves, I think, this year, maybe 12. But anyway, so I started that today, which is a little late because normally it would have already been done. But anyway, so I did that. I liked this picture from Pam. Pam's prompt today was the Grinch. And I was like, I can't draw the Grinch. But I went online and I saw this really simple kind of just black outline of his face. I was like, I can kind of copy that. So I copied that and then I colored it like kind of a green. So that's my attempt at the bread, at the Grinch. I got my lashes done. Oh, okay. So this was funny. Excuse me. So I think I shared with you guys I wasn't going to get my lashes done anymore, and just for a few reasons. But she called the night before. She texted me and she's like, I have you down for 3 or whatever time. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll just go get them done one last time. I didn't tell her that, but to myself, I'm like, I'll just go get them done one last time, because my other lashes that I ordered aren't here yet, and whatever. It'll be a nice way to start the year and go through the holidays, whatever. So I get there and she has me on the table, and then we're kind of talking and I'm laughing. I was like, gosh, I'm glad you texted. I didn't have you in my book. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I know, I forgot, which we've done this before, because anyway, we've done this before. I don't book before I leave because she doesn't have her book or whatever. And then we text later and I forgot and she forgot, whatever. So I was like, oh, I'm super glad you texted. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I didn't have you in my book, but I'm really, I'm glad. And she's like, oh, that makes sense. And I'm like, why? And she's like, because she had another Allison show up like for the appointment. And she's like, no, I don't have you in my book. And the other lady's like, yeah, you do. I'm down at 3. And she's like, no, I don't have you. And so she had to reschedule that lady because she took me, because she thought it was me, not her. Oh my gosh. And she's like, oh, I feel so bad. So we were just cracking up. And I was like, oh, I feel horrible. So anyway, had my lashes done. All right. So this is this is from Pam. This I did the prompt today from Holly, must have been Holly. And so I had done these ahead of time. I had done two kind of little sets of cards. I did a whole set of both of these. And so I just popped that in for my doodle today. This is part of my cleanse that I'm doing. It's like a morning fiber thing you take. This is from Pam. This is from Lynn. A little soccer cleat. I put no soccer. Officially, she's on break, which is nice. So, and then, I had a chat today. This was fun. So Lynn and Elizabeth and I had a video chat, and Holly couldn't come because she was celebrating her Christmas, but we just had a great time. I just love them, and I just love connecting with you guys. I just love it. And so whether it's via text or message or whatever, when we can chat via, Zoom or whatever. So always want to put a little note about that, because that's super, super good way to lift up my day. And then here's a little note about my boy. So my boy didn't get his results. Everybody else got them, and 2 of them didn't get them back. He and his friend didn't get their test results back. They lost them. And then later this night, they found the other person, his other friends, they found hers. And then they still can't find his. But all the kids came back negative. So he's like, I'm not going back to test again. Like, that's crazy. So stupid. Anyway, So, and he's fine. Everyone's fine. And they've had their Christmas. This is a little thing from Elle from a long time ago. I still have little snippets of it. And a little piece of Lynn's collage just to kind of document, because we had our chat. So I wanted a piece of them on my page today. All right, the next day is Monday. And Pam's prompt is tags. So I just incorporated like this tag and this tag. And then on here, this was obviously white. You can see I colored it and painted it with my Recollections paper, crayons, whatever those are called. Okay, this is from Pam on her Patreon sheet. It's a beautiful moon face. It was not from this month at all. I have it like from a way previous one. And I just wrote this whole thing about the Great Conjunction, because this was the day when, I can't even explain it, but you can look it up, like all the planets aligned and we were supposed to see kind of that North Star thing. But this is really more about, it says when Jupiter and Saturn align, it's at the same degree of the zodiac. It represents a changing of the era and a time when we shift our way of viewing the world. As our view changes, so does society, the way we chose to approach things. 2020 conjunction opens an even bigger cycle than typical. Both Jupiter and Saturn will be visible as one bright shining star. The Great Conjunction moves from Earth sign to air sign in age of Aquarius. It can bring ideas of more community-based living and focused on everyone thriving. Need to be mindful of losing individuality in favor of what the masses think. I think that's amazing. Anyway, so I just wanted to note that. Baking, finished almost all the pumpkin bread, feeling sad about work and nervous and unsure about what to do, trying hard to not let my anxiety take the best of me. So, because there's just lots of stuff going on there too. All right. This day, what else? Finally got some shopping done. Okay, it's Monday the 21st, and I went shopping for the first time. Not lying. I had bought a couple things online, one of which is like a shirt for my husband, which is super cool. And so that came today. So I put the little tag in here and I put like, don't panic, because I was doing shopping. This is from Karen, sweet Karen. She sends like the sweetest things, and like her little animals are Christmas. It's like the sweetest thing. I don't know. And then, I put feeling anxious today. I'm on my food plan, wanted to eat out, but stayed present, made it at home. I did have a banana and beef jerky, but that's fine. And I licked the spoon of the pumpkin bread. I felt strong at workout. And then I wasn't happy with a picture they took of me. So I was like, then I was sad again. So just trying to be gentle with myself. All right. So then the next day is Tuesday, and there's my punch, my favorite punch, and a picture of the mountains from Pam. So I didn't work out today. I took the boy, his car is in the shop just for tune-up and everything. And so he needed a ride to get to where his friends meet to then drive to snowboarding. And so I told him I would take him and they were going to pick him up and then I would still make it to my workout. Well, his friend overslept. And I was just so grateful. And he felt really bad. And I was like, I love this moment. Like, we just had the best talk in the car. We just sat for like 45 minutes in the car. I went and bought all the boys' sandwiches and got to spend the morning with him. And it was just great. I was just super grateful for that hour with my boy that wasn't planned. So my daughter worked and then went to her boyfriend's house. And then the boy had date night when he got home. And then, my husband, this is the 22nd. Here we go. My husband worked a double, so he worked all through the day and into the night. The prompt today was snow globe. So there's my little snow globe. I'm noting the temperature, low of 36, high of 43. And angel is Pam's prompt. And I love that cat she drew, so I just took it. It has like angel wings. So dang cute. So this is a picture of my boy and his girlfriend, and they had date night where they had to do this art thing. I just put working, that's my little work note, full day of clients on Zoom and a crisis. So I just put that there. And then this is like a little note I love this. It's okay to not be okay. I just love this. And this is a little note about me, like a private note, about today and this date for me. So, this is a little angel again off some wrapping paper because I started wrapping, and it was angel. So I took that. That was one of our wrapping papers. So I'm happy with this page. I like it. I actually like it because it like it has some blue in it, which is blue is not a Christmas color for me, I know, and I don't use it very much, but I just like how it kind of ties in. I know I've talked a little bit about that. I'm feeling like all my pages are red and green, and I'm kind of done with the Christmas stuff. So, all right, here is the 23rd. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one I did on camera for you guys. You've seen me create this. I just documented about my day at work. I don't know what the prompt is, like, I don't know, cocoa probably, maybe, or something. It looks like a coffee cup. It's something close to that. And Pam's was fireplace, so I found a sticker here. Oh, I put started wrapping here. So maybe I created this page late and found the wrapping paper. I don't know. Anyway, so I put started wrapping. We did buy new sloth wrapping paper this year. It cracks me up. Here's another picture of me zooming. And then I got the best Happy Mail ever. Look at that. It's so much fun. Okay, so I got one pair of scissors this day, which I've never had. They're Tim Holtz, and this is like the actual packaging it came in, so I made it into a tag, and oh my gosh, it was so sweet. So sweet Melissa sent me them, and just in Amazon, like it just came. It was just, I don't know, it was very sweet. My husband's like, you got more Amazon? I was like, I didn't order anything. I don't know what's coming. And of course I opened it up. I'm like, oh, what a treat. So that was just so much fun. So thank you again, Melissa. Such a thoughtful thing. So, all right. And then, the next day, here's another tag from Melissa because the second pair came. And so they're different. Look, so here's the first pair I got. And then look, and I got these delicious ones. And then she actually showed me a whole video. Like, they're soft, you guys. I don't know. It was cool. I've never had like super nice scissors. So it was such a treat. So thank you again. Okay, so this is the 24th, and this is my husband's birthday, which is not a great day to have a birthday. But so he got a gift certificate for a ham from work, and he loves the honey baked ham. I didn't even know we had a store near us, but whatever, we kind of do. It's like a half an hour away. So he wanted a ham. He called, and they're like, no, we've been sold out. So I called this night. I actually called, and they're like, no, we're sold out. But if you come in the morning, it's first come, first serve. We have a few for walk-ins or whatever. I was like, cool, I'm going. They open at 7 a.m. I'll go right after my workout. Well, sure enough, because it's the holiday, my workout was like, oh, we're working out 7 to 8. And I was like, dang it. I'm like, do I go? Do I not go? And I decided I'm going to work out. He was not planning on having a ham anyway. If I get it, it's a surprise. If I don't, whatever. So it all worked out. I went to my workout. I went to the ham store. So I took a picture. Like, I try to document on I have 2 Instagrams, but on my reel, I don't know, my private Instagram, I often post pictures of like these things that hold your space on the floor. I think it's a way to document history, quite honestly, and some of them are very creative. So anyway, there says ham comes to those who wait here, and then they had them 6 feet apart. Anyway, that was cute. So I went and I got him a ham. Well, like a part of a ham, we don't need a whole ham, but you know what I'm saying, and all the stuff, and it was very exciting. So we had a great workout this morning. It was the 12 days of Christmas WOD. It was a super good one. Perfect way to like get rid of stress. I mean, it was great. So anyway, and then over here, I try really hard not to do Christmas stuff on his birthday. So I redecorated the dining room and put a new tablecloth on. You guys, look at that deliciousness, okay? Like, how tacky is that? But I love it. I love it. I bought it at Walmart. It's like this plastic, but I will say it was kind of thicker plastic. I love it. So I cut a piece out of the corner and I put it in here, and I'm going to use it in like my journal and Happy Mail because I think it's fabulous. I mean, I think it's fabulous. So anyway, I just made this tag that says Happy Birthday, Eric. And then down here, this is a piece of vellum, and it says it's vellum, but then I didn't like it And so I put a piece of white behind it. So I put, we didn't even celebrate, because here's the whole long story. My husband had to work another double. So first of all, he slept at work this night. Okay. Because the work, whatever. And then had to work a whole day. I'm so sad, but it is what it is. He's fine. And then he calls me on the way home. Shelby, my daughter, and I were out like delivering the bread, doing all the holiday stuff. I'm trying to get last minute stuff done. He calls me. He's like, you need to come pick me up. My car broke down on the freeway. Like, oh my God. And he was like tired, sleep deprived, frustrated, like all of it, right? You can just imagine that combination of stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, we'll be right there. So we went, and it was fine. It all worked out. We waited for the tow truck, just all of it. But I'm like, on his birthday. So we didn't even celebrate. He was beyond tired. He came home. I think he had like a beer and some of his cake. And then like oh God, you guys. Oh, so anyway, okay. The next day is Christmas. And so, just made a pocket here and, decorated it. Obviously Pam's prompt is Santa, so included some Santas. Made a note. This paper is from Sweet Karen, and it's Kiki K, and she sent me like 5 or 6 pieces of this notepad, and I think I used them all because I just love it. It was very sweet. So I just put a pretty calm Christmas. We decided, we decided 10 for presents. So, my kids are older. We slept in. My husband went for a walk before we did all the, it was just nice. It's just nice to have a calm. This is a little note about my friend's birthday, because her middle name's Noelle. And so I always, call her, wish her happy birthday, because between my husband and her, like, we know the holiday birthdays suck. Here's just a little tag I really liked. I don't know. I might take it out. No, I'm not. I'm just going to use it. I really like it. Some little, these were in Happy Mail. I don't know. They're like stickers. I love these. So cute. And then this is like my favorite wrapping paper. We've had it for years. I keep getting less and less pieces of it, but I cut out an ugly sweater. And so I just tucked that in there. I just wrote a little note. This was the prompt from Holly, which was tags. And so this day we watched, Wonder Woman. So we always go to a movie, and not always, since we've lived up here. So this is the 4th year we've lived here. We've gone to a movie and a really good Thai restaurant in town on Christmas night. We just don't need a huge dinner. We always do a huge dinner the night before for my husband's birthday, whatever. Obviously the movie theaters are closed here. We're not going to a movie anytime soon. And so Wonder Woman was released on HBO. So we all sat down and watched that together. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So if you watch it, let me know your thoughts. This was the sweetest card from a family friend. I thought it was so cute, so I tucked him in there. And then the 26th. Oh, I didn't finish this page. I got to go back and finish this one. I got a Happy Mail from my Happy Mail swap partner from the Lollipop Box Club. They did an actual exchange where they give you someone's name, and that was so sweet. This was on the front of her card. And then the prompt today was candles, obviously. This is from Lynn. This was just a stay-at-home day. It was cloudy, I know. I'll go back and look at my notes and finish this one. Okay, these are the cutouts from Pam's for the rest of the month. So, the prompts are over. She gave you prompts through the 25th. And then for the rest of the month, she made these really pretty black and white. I thought those were really nice. This is from Pam. All right, the 27th is... Sunday, my boys played, bringing home the W. They beat the Eagles today. Holly's prompt was probably mittens. I think those are mittens. Egads. And then what else? I put, this is like, what is that? Baking paper that I just watercolored on behind. And so I glued that down, and then I cut up some strips. I had a wonderful, lazy, slow morning. We all slept in, which is rare. I spent my tea time reading by the fireplace in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was the best day. It was just so quiet, and it was cold outside, and we rarely use the fireplace in the kitchen, and I just turned it on and I had my tea and I just did all my reading and all my morning journaling there. And it was a late morning anyway. And oh, it was just so nice. I just loved it. Okay. And I put first day in a long time where I had nothing to do. And I put, well, there's always something to do, but I chose to do nothing. I mean, we didn't go outside or going. I did do laundry and bed cleaning, and I did some of that, but like, you didn't have to be anywhere. And I say have to lightly, but you know what I'm saying. And, the holiday is over. So there's like that push is gone. This was just a lovely day. So nothing to do but productive. I really want to take down Christmas. So the minute Christmas is over, I want to take it down. My daughter and family want to leave it up. So we leave it up for a little bit, but I'm ready. I'm ready to clean it up, get it out, and be done. So this is from Sweet Lynn. This is the tag off it says you cannot lead where you do not go. And a little magazine cutout from like a library and books and stuff. Cause I had the most lovely day reading and journaling and so I cleaned off my nightstand. I cleaned the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. And my son came home around lunch. He spent the night at his friend's house the night before. And my daughter hung out with her friend. My husband was off, watched football all day. Just a lovely, lovely day. Like the house smelled good. There was football on. It's cold outside. Everybody was kind of home at some point. I just loved it. So little fun sticker. I obviously made my broccoli or ate my broccoli that day. All right, the 28th. My little note to myself: if you want results, train like it. Look, it's so you can see this hump, you guys. It's getting a little amazing, fun washi. I just love it. I had a wonderful chat, just Lynn and I. She like reached out and was like, "Is anybody available?" And Holly and Elizabeth were not available, and I'm like, "I'm available." And so we hopped on. And we had a lovely chat. And then I think I had to hop off because I had to go give blood. But I think Elizabeth and Lynn popped back on later, like when I was busy. And so I just love that. I just love it. I put cheat day here. Why did I put cheat day? I know this is, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I love this washi though. I didn't want to use it, but you can hardly see it. It's like Hawaiian Santa and reindeer in swim trunks. Oh, the prompt was an angel. Oh, so I went to the Dollar Tree today. I know that because this is here. I did do a haul video if you were interested in that. They had Hello Kitty Valentine's out because, Christmas is over, Valentine is in. They even have Easter stuff. And so I put a note there. This was... my husband always gets a lump of coal in his stocking from Santa. And so this year's lump of coal was this amazing soap. Oh my goodness. It's tea tree, which is like my favorite, but so I'm really glad that Santa gave that to him. I got my Alice in Wonderland winter box today, which I just love, from the Lollipop Club. So I put a video up on that. So please, if you're interested, go check that out. I drew this little Alice in Wonderland a while ago from the Doodle book. And so I had her, I just put her on here, and I finally opened my lollipop. It came late this month due to the post, and then I also had it for a few days because of Christmas and whatnot. So it's so dang cute. And then I put, my husband liked his lump of coal. He actually got two. He got a chocolate one too. But so anyway, and then here I gave blood. I gave blood. It took forever. It took forever. And I had an appointment. They only take you by appointment. And they were still running almost an hour late. And I was so frustrated, but I feel so good doing it, and it's so needed. And so, and I just put, hopefully it helps somebody, right? And then they are testing for antibodies right now also, which I'm sure I don't have, but they'll let me know, right? Anyway, so I thought I always like to I always give blood. I was brought up giving blood. I think it's important. I was raised that it's important, and so I do it. Okay. The 29th is Tuesday, and oh my gosh. Okay. So, I worked today, busy day. I miss seeing people in person. I appreciate the flexibility to work from home since some people can't. But I miss sitting with people and sharing energy, really, and being present with people. I think it's super important. So that part I miss. And, okay, this was the doodle today. And this is, I put right here, I said, I don't even know what this is. So the prompt was Christmas pudding, and I had to look it up. And obviously Holly chose the prompts, and so I think it's an English thing, but I don't think it's pudding. Maybe it is. They were all pictures of like a ball. I don't know what this is, but I drew it. Okay, so there's my thing. And then I put packages here because I got Happy Mail, and this is from Lynn. And then over here I put, oh, this is Pam's picture here. Again, a picture of her actual journal that she put on Patreon and allowed us to print out. So it's just literally a picture of her thing there. This is from Mantor Wellness. These are all leaves that I cut out, and I put that because my husband worked all day, and it was like raining, and he worked all day downstairs, not downstairs, outside, gardening and cutting back our bushes. Like, it's so much work, and he spent hours doing it, and it was so sweet. So I'm so grateful for him, because like they totally get overgrown. I know these aren't the kind of leaves we have or bushes we have, but it just represented that. So, and we do live in a place that has like an HOA. And so your bushes have to be, whatever, and cut back and blah, blah, blah. But even not for that reason, even for us, I was so grateful, because, they just overgrow our driveway and everything. And he's just so good about it. So, so then I just put, so my son got to do his Secret Santa thing, and I have to print out a picture here. My son did another date day with his girlfriend. They have this little box of like date day things, ideas, and you have to pull them. And so they did another one this day. It was very cute. And then they had their Secret Santa and White Elephant, and I put my husband work most of the day. And then, oh my God, this is so weird. I put my rights as a taxpayer because we had 2 tax bills due today, which were not, like, our payments come out of our, I don't even know why we owed money is the point. And one of them was for $18. Like, it's so stupid. I don't understand. So when we get our taxes and we have to pay, it automatically comes out of our account. And I don't even know. That all was like a long time ago. And then I got 2 random bills. One was like maybe $200 and one was $18. I don't even know. And I don't have the energy to even look into it right now. I'm going to call our accountant and just check in it, because that's never happened. And I just think it's weird, but you know what? It's 2020. So who knows, right? Who knows? And I put beauty sleep. So I must have slept in. Oh, I must have gone to sleep early, because it was a full day of work. Oh, and it is a Tuesday. I'm sure I went to sleep early. Tuesdays are a little draining for me. Okay, the next day is the 30th. The drawing was mistletoe, so that's my best thing of mistletoe that I could find. And I did have the sticker. It says, point me to the mistletoe. And then I had this card from the post office, and it says, bringing you more than mail. And I put, it's Happy Mail. And I got the sweetest Happy Mail from Claire. Oh my gosh, so thoughtful. And it included this amazing washi, because my boy sails, and I'm always looking for like sailboats and soccer, right, for my daughter. But anyway, so it's harder to find sailboats and anchors, and I just love it. So super thoughtful. And then she had found like the washi and the stickers at the sticky notes at the Dollar Tree, which I cannot find anymore. And she found that book that I'm always saying I wish I would have bought more of, and I go back and they're gone, and she found one. So that will be going to a Happy Mail to one of you. And so just so sweet. So I put my border there. Oops, ripped off a piece there. And this is from Brooke. This is one of Brooke's titles of her day pages there. And then, so on every single thing that Claire had in her package, there was like a sticky note. It was so stinking cute. And so one of them was a face mask from Texas, because I love Texas. And I just feel like I'm from there, but I'm not, right? Or feel like I'm from the South. So anyway, she just put, please wear this with the star on the right side of your face. Otherwise you will be disowned. I just thought it was so stinking cute. So here's her sweet card. And so I just tucked that in there. This is just the tuck up of this page, right? So it was too long and too wide, but I just folded it to make some pockets this way. I had this from, like, I don't even know, a AAA magazine or something. It's raining, it's pouring, and I put all damn day, because it's officially winter here and it's just raining in the Pacific Northwest. So Again, this is me showing up for work. Zoom life still in full effect. So full day. I am like at full capacity Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So all day down here is where I do it too, because my son's home. And well, right now they're not in school, right? This holiday week, but everyone's home. And so we all have to go to separate places. When we were all Zooming, 3 of us were Zooming. And at a time, my husband was home for 2 weeks and he was Zooming. So there was 4 of us. We all had to do separate rooms, which I know a lot of you have to do. Anyway, I come down here. And so my craft desk then has to shift into like a work desk, which is very distracting because, you know, I really want to just play with my washi and watercolor, but it is what it is. So that's me Zooming. Oh, Cotton Bowl, Oklahoma versus Florida. Oh, I didn't write. I think Oklahoma won. I got to look that up. Okay. All right. The next day is the 31st. And you can tell this is just, it's not even, this drives me nuts, but it's fine. So I put New Year's Eve. The doodle was balloons. It was trash day. And then I had this little sticker, peace and goodwill to all. This is like confetti sparkle stuff that came in a Christmas card from my sister-in-law. And so I just, you know, glued them in here to add. This is window clings. And then I just put, so my plan was to, oh, so I had already put this in here. Again, you know, lesson from Allison, don't frickin' pre-decorate your pages with specific things. I say it literally once a month, okay? And yet, what do? I do it once a month because I was probably down here going, yay. And then I was like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to go shopping. So I put that sticker in there. You know what I didn't do? Go shopping. This was my plan because I'm on a no spend for January. So I had this brilliant idea that I was going to go blow some money on the 31st and go shopping and get the things I still wanted, right? I was going to order from AliExpress because that I just figure like, I won't even get in January. And if I do, it's like, it just trickles in, right? So who knows? That won't even be like a spend. And then I literally wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's because I can't even say what I want, but because I don't need it, but I want it. So no, my husband came home, not joking, at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, what is going on? So I hadn't even finished with work yet. And he's like, yay, let's hang out. It's New Year's Eve. I was like, oh, okay. So everybody was home. The kids were home. We were home, whatever. And yes, it's a blessing, but like, so my plan was to go shopping and get things before my no spend, but my husband came home early, so no shopping. Anyway, okay, I did get a super, super sweet happy mail this day from Lynn. And this was the sweet card. I did add a little Mod Podge glitter to the front and her sweet note. So I just tipped that in. And then I had like some magazine cutouts for the new year. And we did nothing. We did nothing. So I put a very mellow New Year's Eve. My husband came home early. We went to an early dinner. I'm not joking, at like 5 o'clock. It's like the early bird special. And let me tell you, they were booked. There was like people in there. We were talking. It's all outdoors and tents, which makes no sense, but whatever. And so we were, talking to those people at home. We were home. My kids both went to their friend's house that night and spent, New Year's. And then my daughter came home. My son stayed the night. My husband and I were in bed by 10. Yeah. Happy New Year. I was over it. So that was the new year, you guys. This is my last page of December. I do need to do like some journaling and I do a lot of my process work, as you guys know, in my other journal. I don't need to process much in here. I just want to write like something like as a goodbye. And then this was an amazing poem that we were sent for Christmas with a hand cut ornament. It was really amazing. So I want to put that in here. I know it says the night before Christmas, but I just want to put it in here. So, and then this piece is vellum. And then this was a sweet Christmas card I got from Sweet Emmy. I just love that. So thank you again, Emmy. I know I messaged you, but I'm going to She's so thoughtful, and she's sent me 2 cards now while she's been away, and I'm just so grateful. So I need to get another happy mail out to her. But anyway, so that's the end of December, you guys. I have to finish it up a little bit, but that will wrap up the year. And so I will do a review of the entire year in all the journals I used coming up, but that is December. And I am so grateful to all of you and for sharing this year. It has been a roller coaster of unpredictable emotions and events. And through it all, this community has remained positive and supportive and growing. And I've made some really amazing friends through this. And I'm super grateful for that. So I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful new year and December, and you ended 2020 on a good note, whether you celebrate Christmas or celebrate other holidays. I hope it was an amazing time for you, even through the hardships of the things we can't do. I'm super grateful for the things we can do and for the things we choose to do. And I'm really grateful for all of you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my channel. If you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see more of you in this upcoming year. Thanks a lot, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Have a great day. Bye.